If you configured the miner so far and got past some of these bugs, which you might not get or maybe get different ones that I did, you might see this on your screen. It says the miner is relayed. This can affect the mining rate and it is recommended to fix the issue. You have a few videos about this, but none worked for me, so I had to find another solution which fixed the issue for me. Basically, you need to connect to the router and do a port forwarding for the port 44158. The way you do this is connecting your browser to the modem or router that you have, and on the router you will see the IP address you need to insert. Here it will ask you for a password, which again is written on the back of your router. Now here it's going to differ according to the company of the router that you have. In my case, I had to go to Applications and select Port Forwarding. Here we have the one which I did not touch. The description is not mandatory, and then you will see here Public Port Twice. Some will only have one. For people that see it twice, you need to enter the same value twice. It's basically a range and you need to specify only one number. The IP to be inserted here is the one that we saw earlier. The private port will be again the same one, 44158, inserted twice. And the protocol will be TCP, which is the one that resends the packages if some don't arrive. And the UDP is most common for voice messages and similar, so we won't choose it here. One thing you must pay attention to is to enable this. Select enable and that's it. Now in this case, for most of you guys, this will be enough. I restarted the router and also the miner, which means plug it off and then plug it in again, and in a few minutes it should be okay. If this doesn't work for you, you can try searching for UPnP and select disable. This one allocates IPs from what I could read, and some users said it was useful for them. So if you still have issues, try disabling the UPnP option. To check if the port is open, you can also use ugetsignal.com/tools open ports. It's on the left side on your menu. The IP address will autocomplete and you only need to insert the port number, which is 44158. If it says open, then that's great. If not, we have another option here which did the trick for me. So if you like what you're seeing so far, then please take a 1-second break to like the video and also subscribe in order to support the channel. I logged in my internet provider account on their website and selected Dynamic DNS. Here I inserted a name that wasn't taken by others. I had to look up on my router interface DHCP static leases. Here I inserted a MAC and IP of my miner hotspot, and in the DDNS settings I had to insert in the host the name I inserted earlier on my internet provider website. The one I inserted earlier when configuring the dynamic DNS. After this, I needed to restart the router and also the miner, but this didn't do the trick, it didn't work, it wasn't enough. So I sent a request to my internet provider to open the port and also call them. And they replied saying I needed to restart the router, which I already did, and that they restarted it again and that it's okay. And indeed it was, the port is now open and I noticed from the first day a higher mining rate. We see now how the miner should look in its perfect state, online and nothing more. And we can see it also made more the following day after configuring the port. If you want to, I can make a video showing my earnings with a standard antenna in my location,